Welcome back to Unknown and Talented. My name is Jelan Abrams, and this episode is going to be a little different than usual. So, I ran a 5K today, and I was inspired to write an episode about my experience. So, pretty much being a podcaster, I always look for things that happen in my life and where I can actually put this into my podcast. So, you got to actually do things to get inspired. And I'm always, anytime I'm doing something, I'm thinking, what is the lesson here? So, what we're going to be talking about today is talking about preparation, the importance of preparation, and how preparation can help you meet your goals. So, today was the 5K. I found out about the 5K about 5 weeks ago, about a month and change. And my coworkers were, searching their emails and found, the race. And they was like, "Oh, you want to do a 5K?" And I was like, "Cool." So, shout out to y'all, Randall and Braden. Man, they did awesome today. They didn't do better than me, but y'all did awesome. So congratulations to y'all. Y'all did it. Especially not being runners. That was pretty impressive for y'all. Um, so in preparation of this race, this is not something that's out of my comfort zone because I did cross country as a child. I did 5Ks before. And if you don't know what a 5K is, it's 3.1 miles. So I've done races before and I've been always running. So this wasn't something that was unfamiliar to me. So coming up to, preparing for, my mind was like, you know what, Jelan, we can do a 24 minute 5K. Because I was like, I'm not going to go crazy because I'm not going to shift my whole schedule of working out and, worrying about this podcast to just focus on that. I'm going to be, modest with this. I said 24 is not too bad. It's a push, but it's not too bad. So my goal was to run basically every Tuesday, start off with 2 miles, 2.45 miles, and then move up to that 5K where that last week I'm doing multiple 5Ks. Did it work out like that? Absolutely not. Ended up getting 29 minutes, 51 seconds, .8, whatever that means. I was 73rd out of 741 people, 50th out of 272 males, 22nd out of 211. Those are in my age group, so that's 30 to 39. 39 is crazy, by the way. And then I was 18th out of 73 out of people that were males and in my age group. So 29 wasn't really what I wanted. That was what, 5 minutes over that 24. But there's a reason for that. So I'm not too disappointed in that, is because I know I didn't put the work in to get the goal that I wanted. And that made me click and really made me want to make an episode about this, is because a lot of times we have a goal that we want, but that work before it doesn't match what that goal is. So my goal was to run a 24-minute 5K, right? My plan was to run every Tuesday. That last week, I'm probably going to be running a lot more. So my first 2 weeks was great. I did 2 miles the first week, 2.5 miles the second week, slowly improving. That third week, that's where all the excuses came. Man, I don't feel like running. It's late. It's cold. It's dark. My stomach hurts. I'm hungry. I want to spend time with my wife. There were so many excuses that came that I didn't run anymore after those first 2 days. And it was a week before the race. I said, man, I gotta do something. I don't think I could hit that 24-minute 5K, but I'm gonna have to do something. I'm not gonna be running that 5K where I run and I'm gonna have to stop. I was like, that's embarrassing. I said, nah, I can't go out like that. So that week before the race, I ran in the morning time. So I'm already up early. I'm up at 4:30 regardless. I wasn't running that early because I'm in a newer neighborhood and I don't know who's outside. So I said, it's better to be safe and start running when the kids are at least catching the school bus. So I was running at like 6:30, and it's just crazy because this is Halloween. This is like the week before Halloween and it's dark outside. People got their houses decorated in Halloween stuff. It's feel like I'm running a horror film. I'm sitting here running like, yo, what is this? Yo, y'all got skulls. Y'all got, man, that's a whole another conversation, to be honest with you. Y'all do too much for this Halloween stuff. It's like, that's a whole nother conversation. I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, it's like I felt like I was in a horror film because it's dark. And then I was passing one house and like their little skeleton thing made noise. And I'm like, yo, It was, I was unexpected because like it's dark outside. I'm just like, man, this is too much. So I did all of that to get ready for a race on the weekend. And the thing about it is like I didn't even run 3 miles because I didn't have enough time. So I ran 2 miles 3 times in a row, and I'm like, yo, whatever happens, happens. So now race day comes. I'm making sure I go to bed early. I wake up, I'm stretching. I got a protein bar. I'm drinking water. I'm doing all this extra stuff because I didn't prepare properly. I'm thinking me going to bed early, me get a protein bar, me stretching, me doing all this extra stuff is going to make me get a 24-minute 5K. No, no, it doesn't work out like that. We want these opportunities where we can show how great we are, but we don't want to put the work in to get that. Like I said, I got a 29-minute 5K. I'm not happy about that. Like I'm able to, get over it and express it for this video, but I'm not happy about that. I'm disappointed. I wanted to do better or even get closer to my goal. I wouldn't have been mad with a 25 or like, close to 26, but 29, that's not good at all. But that's the problem with all of us though, is that we have the goal in mind. We have the success, we have what we want, and we get disappointed when we don't get it, but we don't think about what we did before. We don't think about the time where I was like, yo, I don't feel like running. You about to start a new business January 1st. You got the logo, you got the product, and you say, man, I'm about to drop it at January 1st. Right now is the time to prepare for that drop January 1st. Just having the name, the logo, and the product is not going to get your stuff sold. You have to think about what the marketing is. You have to think about how you're going to get many eyes to know that this is going to drop. You have to do a pre-sale. So now the pre-sale is going to tell you, man, I'm getting interest. People are buying it. I'm good. If the pre-sale, nobody's buying the pre-sale, nobody's going to buy it when it drops January 1st. That's all the preparation. That's all the studying. That's like how to drop a product. You're doing so much to get to that drop. But if you're not doing that, you can't be disappointed when you don't get it because you didn't put the work in. I think it's so easy to look at other people that's in the same field as you and be like, man, I'm better than them. I know I'm better than them. But you don't know what work they put in to get where they're at. I'm looking at, other people's podcasts on YouTube because I'm just like, man, why do people get more views than I'm not? And I'm like, yo, my stuff is better than that. I have better delivery. My camera looks better, this and that. I'm saying all these things to myself, but I don't know what work they put in. I don't know what work they're doing behind the scenes to get that product. Are they doing more searching on, what their title's supposed to be? Are they doing more searching on practicing what they're going to say? They probably practice their stuff multiple times. They have, I don't know what's going on, but I know what I didn't do. I know that I didn't prepare to record an episode as best as I could. I know I didn't do enough research to get enough examples to put in here to make this relatable. I know what I didn't do. And I think that's what we have to mainly focus on. Don't focus on for them. Focus on you. I was running, an old man passed me. A little kid passed me. A guy with a stroller passed me. I said, yo, this is crazy. When that stroller passed me, I said, this is ridiculous. Like it was a jogging stroller, but come on, yo. A stroller? I said, yo. The minute I saw that, I said, yo, I got to talk about this. Because this is crazy. A stroller. A stroller passed me running. Bro, I don't even want to continue recording this right now, man. I'm just even thinking about that brings back memories of, yo, what in the world? Like the old man is like, all right, cool, whatever. But the guy with the stroller, man, bro, I'm gonna need a break. Hold on. But nothing beats hard work. Nothing beats the work you put in when nobody's watching. Because now when the lights are on, when is that time for you to shine? Nobody can say nothing. They could be like, oh man, they lucky, they this. But yo, I put that work in when you wasn't looking. And that's what you have to do. You have to be able to look yourself in the mirror. When you fail at something, you got to be able to look yourself in the mirror and say, yo, I did everything I could possibly do. And if you can't do that, don't get mad. Don't get discouraged. Don't get upset that you didn't get what you wanted because you didn't do it. You should have been upset at yourself when you was at home scrolling on the TikTok, watching the Netflix, watching the sports game. You know the score of all the games on Sunday, but you didn't do what you had to do to achieve your goals. You know, Bronny got 2 points. Oh man, Bronny got 2 points. The Lakers are doing this. The Hornets is doing that. The Celtics is doing this. You know all of that information, but you didn't do what you had to do. You got to put the work in when nobody's looking. I think of a movie called Fruitville Station. That was Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler. They put work in to make that movie what it was. That was a great movie. I've never heard about them two before that. I've seen Michael B. Jordan from The Wire and stuff, but it was just like, that was, a minute ago. But I didn't really know about them before that. But that movie put them on the map. Ryan Coogler is like a big time director. Michael B. Jordan, big time actor. But the work they put into that movie when nobody's paying any attention to them made them the successful people. So it doesn't matter where you're starting. It doesn't matter where you're at. Right now, I'm recording in my extra office in my room. If I put the work in now, I will have an opportunity in the future to be on a stage in front of people in the crowd that's coming for me because they want that motivation. They're excited about what I talk about. That'll be one day, but I have to put the work in right now, where I'm at right now, for that opportunity to come about. That's the only way that can happen. That's the only thing for you. You have to, wherever you're at now, you have to use that time wisely, prepare, get ready, because for your next stage in your life is going to require more. But if you're not prepared, if you're not working as much as you can to get what you want, it's not going to happen. Think about what areas of your life do you need to be more disciplined? You need more practice. You need more preparation to be able to reach that success, that goal that you want. Because for me, this was just a 5K. I didn't run it in 24 minutes. And even if I did run it in 24 minutes, nothing would have happened. My life wouldn't have changed. But there's so many things in your life that you didn't accomplish because you weren't disciplined. You weren't prepared for the opportunity. Because the opportunities are going to come. I think about Quincy Olivari. He's a rookie that plays for the Lakers. So he didn't get drafted. He was on their preseason squad just to get, some random time, because the starters and the real players are not going to play a bunch in preseason. So this is just, them just to warm up for the season. And it's like, we're just going to put anybody in. So he was one of the anybody's. He was wearing number 41. People were like, man, who is 41? Who is 41? And it's like, yo, he shined. It's because when nobody was looking, he put that work in. Instead of doing the scrolling, instead of just being on social media, watching all this nonsense on TV, he put that work in. And then when the opportunity came, guess what? He was able to shine. He was able to get a deal with the Lakers. And now he's signed. He was able to meet Steph Curry, his favorite player. Steph Curry shouting him out on Instagram. All these things because he was prepared. He didn't just wait until the game started and said, man, now hopefully I do good. Hopefully I get lucky. No. He put that work in, the work that he put in when no one was looking, and he was able to get what he wanted. So that's the same thing you have to think about. Opportunities are going to come multiple times in this lifetime, and you just have to make sure you put that work in to be able to get it. Like right now, you might not be where you want to be in life, which is fine, but have that mindset when you need to put that work in, that you're not where you want to be in life. That's when you want to get mad. Don't get mad when the opportunity comes and you don't be able to get what you want. Be mad when you were at home scrolling. You were at home on Netflix. You out here watching the game last night. That's when you should be mad. Don't be mad when it doesn't come. But hopefully this episode helped you out, man. This is, like I said, I got inspired today to record this, and yeah, just know opportunities are going to come in life. And you got to be prepared for them. And if you're not prepared, you're going to get embarrassed. You're going to get embarrassed by a little kid running in front of you, person with a stroller, old man. Oh my gosh, it was so crazy. I was like, man, y'all not going to, I couldn't do it. It didn't matter what I did in that spot. It all mattered on what I did before that. And that's pretty much my time. I did have other points I wanted to talk about, but I didn't put it in an episode. But yeah, man. That's about all I got. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. Again, my name is Jelan Abrams. Unknown and Talented. We out of here.